Why George Mason?
That's an easy question to answer. Beyond the great education, the spirit, and the diversity, George Mason is already a part of my personal history, and I'm ready to come full circle. My mom studied with Dr. Heck and Dr. Levine and was among the first students to graduate with a degree in Russian Studies in 1984. In fact, it was her incredible experience at George Mason that fueled her passion for all things Russian and changed my life forever. How? I'll explain in a minute. I've visited other universities and none of them can offer me anything comparable to the exceptional Russian program at George Mason. When I visited George Mason, I felt like I was among friends. I felt at home. But who am I and why should you let me into George Mason? Меня зовут Alex Bloom. Je m'appelle Alex Bloom. 我叫 Alex Bloom. I'm Alex Bloom, and I would like to take 2 minutes of your time to let you know. The first 2 years of my life were spent peacefully in a nice house in Northern Virginia. Then my parents made an adventurous decision that would change my global perspective forever. When I was 2, they decided to move to Russia. Fortunately, we never had to use these. I was too young to understand the impact of our move, but what I could understand was that my neighborhood really changed. That's our apartment building on the right. And we traveled lots of incredible places. There were fun times and horrifying history lessons. There were outstanding moments like standing on a Stalingrad battlefield that will stay with me forever. Coming home 10 years later at the age of 12, my perspective had changed a bit. Suddenly I had a whole new culture to learn about and become a part of, and the odd thing was, it was my own American culture. Honor and tradition are important in my family. Studying abroad, like the exchange trip I took to Normandy. Health and fitness. School spirit. Giving back to the school as a member of the Student Development Committee. Peace, eliminating poverty, and most of all, people. I can't tell you exactly what I'm going to do after college, but I can tell you that I am passionate about 2 of today's critical languages, Russian and Chinese, international relations, and the psychology of human behavior. I believe that George Mason can offer me the best education and all-around fit. What can I offer to George Mason? A fully committed and involved student. I've already got the right shoes, and I'm ready to jump into life at George Mason, pursue my passions wholeheartedly, and make a difference.